be like from here to boom.
Really? Well, what's it way up there? What is that?
It's way up there. It's like, oh my God, this guy.
I could be in the chandelier.
like the way like you don't wear a white shirt with a dark suit because then you're middle management. Like the way
Yeah, I
if
don't
you
want
wear
to be
a
the
colored
business.
shirt and a nice.
I don't wear white shirts. I feel like I'm a lawyer. I don't wear white shirts.
Right. You don't do it right because you're already like here. Pocket square. You're gonna be like boom.
Whoa.
We're going to buy pocket squares.
Huge. Wait, do that again so I can see the whole thing. What is it? Holy cow.
Holy Toledo. So are we ready for your interview?
Yeah, we are.
And what's your title for the festival? You are. Okay, she's assistant public relations director. Let's say, we'll make it sound good. Because I'm a production assistant at work, but I say I'm the assistant director. That's how we word it. You know, I'm just an AV production assistant, but I'm the AV production director assistant. Here we go. Are we ready? Are we speeding again? Bump. 3, 2.
Joke there. You gotta say the joke.
You want the joke again? I know, we get parking ticket. We had speeding tickets all day. Ha 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 ha. It's a joke. Okay.
Explain the joke.
Explain. Okay, John Gay, our other camera guy we had here the other day, just kept on saying speeding, and I've never heard of that because I don't work on film sets. It's because that's how they run the film, and I just said some corny joke, and everybody just started laughing at me. So, and other people heard it in the theater. I was like, real corny. So they just followed me all weekend. So, we're gonna start this interview now. How's that sound? So I'm rambling on and rambling on and rambling. 3.
Give me another joke there, Mike. All right.
Why is 6 afraid of 7? Why? Because 7, 8, 9. Oh,
I have a good one. Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, it has.
A crab walks into a bar.
Really?
And he goes. I just learned this. A crab walks into a bar, and he goes and gets a drink and sits down. And the bartender is like says to his friend, "I am so sick of that crab." And he's like, "Why?" And he goes, I can't even screw that up.
How about the same interview?
No.
Both in relations.
No, please. I don't want to.
Okay. Here we go. All right, we ready to do this thing?
Yes. I'm ready to get it over.
All right, go ahead, guys. All right, you ready?
I am ready.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, it's Mark Wood at the 2009 Boston International Film Festival here with TTNHD Productions. We are live here at the AMC Lowe's in the Boston Common, and we are here with Heidi. She's the Assistant Public Relations Director. So, how did you get involved here at the Boston International Film Festival?
Well, my best friend Chloe is the PR director. Mm-hmm. And I'd always volunteered for BIFF, but this year I was helping her out for the entire 10 days of the festival.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've been running around like crazy everywhere we see you.
Yeah. No, it's been really, really fun. And there's a lot to do, and it's a really full, long festival this year, so we've been having a really great time.
Now, did I actually see you in one of our films at the festival yesterday? I just saw you magically come up on. I'm like, whoa, she's here, she's there. How did that happen? What's that all about?
Well, as you know, I'm an actress as well. Local actress in a lot of independent films and some theater and commercials and so forth here. So I've been lucky enough to have at least one, sometimes two, screenings at the film festival almost every year that it's run. And this year I was in this really, really sweet short called Fate Scores.
And what was your character in the film?
Well, I played a young woman who's sort of introspective, and she sits on the very end of a bench, of a very long bench. And there's a young gentleman on the other end of the very long bench. And circumstances ensue to bring these two people together. But it's really a sweet film, and it's very unusual because there's no dialogue in it.
So there's been a lot of films all week, and you can't say your own film is your favorite. So you got to say, out of all the films here that you've seen, is there one or a couple films that you really liked?
Yeah, there are. There were. There was one documentary called Pride of Lions about the issues in Sierra Leone that was extremely powerful, and not only because of the story, but the film itself was just exquisitely shot and beautifully put together, and also very intimate portrayals of the people there. There was a film that was under our sort of horror selections, but it's hard to actually call it a horror film because there's a lot more of a really deep story happening, called Finale. Yep. That was, again, really...
That crowd was packed in that room, yeah.
Yeah, it was packed, and the filmmaker used just old-fashioned filmmaking techniques, no CGI, which is kind of amazing when you see the film, you can hardly believe it, and it was really impressive. And then I saw last night the British comedy 12 in a Box, which was really fun. Great acting, great direction, really a fantastic art direction, and a really fun story. So hopefully those will get out and get distributed, and other people can see them.
So if somebody's sitting home, why should they come out to a film festival and not just go into the local movie theater?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think one thing about film festivals is that there's a lot of films that you wouldn't ordinarily get to see, right? Yep. We all know that, and but it's not because they're not any good. It's just because circumstances haven't given them the chance.
Yeah, they're not with Universal. They don't have these big names backing them up with all the funding and things.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the things about film festivals is you get to see a lot of shorts and a nice feature film within one session. So you buy one ticket and you get maybe 3 or 4 films, and that's really nice. Also, this film festival is international, so we get to see a really large range of filmmakers from all over the world that have different ways of putting a film together, different ways of thinking about things, or different ways of how they're going to go about expressing a story, which is really it's really cool.
We have some Peanut Gallery fans over here if you want to flip the camera around. But yeah, there's a bunch of fans behind our camera guy. They're going nuts over there.
Well, it's a really popular film festival, and this is the longest it's run, and it's in its 7th year, and it's at the Lowe's Cinema, which is an awesome place for film festivals.
It's a huge complex. I mean, for the opening night, we had something like 600 people in that giant theater.
Yeah, and we've had several other sessions that were completely sold out. Over 300 tickets, and really a really great response. We show some films that bring a lot of thoughts to mind and a lot of dialogue, but then we also show films that are just fun and just entertainment, and that that's what's fun about festivals. There's such a variety.
So I'm going to let you talk to the audience at home. Is there any last final thoughts that you want to share? How can they get in contact with you if they're interested in having you act for them or help them out or anything?
Well, this is my name, Heidi Rhodes, and there is a reel of mine on YouTube. So if anybody's interested in my acting talents, that would be one way to see what I do. But basically, in working for the film festival, I've really learned a lot about film and the local talent, and so I think people should come out next year.
And we will be there as well next year, and we will be hanging out with you again. It's been a pleasure. And I don't know if he's getting audio or not. Okay, so this is Mark Wood coming to you live from the 2009 Boston International Film Festival.
Yay to you guys, because you guys have been so much fun to work with.
I'm so tired right now, but keep going and going and going. So Mark Wood here at the 2009 Boston International Film Festival. We'll have more content here on ProductionLiveOnline.com.